Yeah, go ahead. There we go.
Todd is asking for another chair. Oh, Kate? No, no, Kate. Todd is the grandfather. He wants more people to buy it. Who? Dollar Don. Oh. No, ignore him. Wait just 1 second.
Is this woman to be married to this man? Her mother married. Please be seated. Welcome, everyone. We are gathered in the presence of God to unite Annemarie and Dylan in marriage. This is a sacred covenant entered with reverence, honesty, and devotion. Annemarie and Dylan want to thank their parents and families for their love and support. To everyone who traveled to be here, thank you for making the trip to celebrate with them. Today, they are not only choosing each other's family, but also all of you. This is an intimate gathering by design, and if you are here, you're family. We also want to acknowledge Annemarie's mother, Angela, who couldn't be here in person today. Annemarie and Dylan love you very much, and we are so glad that you're with us. Annemarie and Dylan, this day will fly by. Take a moment to soak it in. Look around at everyone here. These are your people. We will now do a reading from Corinthians chapter 13. Love is patient. Love is kind. It does not envy. It does not boast. It is not proud. It does not dishonor others. It is not self-seeking. It is not easily angered. It keeps no record of wrongs. Love does not delight in evil, but rejoices with the truth. It always protects, always trusts, always hopes, always preserves. Love never fails. I'd like to say a few words about the happy couple. They met, as many did in the olden days, at a party. They didn't initially know what to make of each other, but a month later, Dylan asked Annemarie out to Jack and Ginger's on what turned out to be a tremendous first date. They sat for hours, connecting and debating on everything from history to politics to the more profound topics in life. Lord of the Rings to Star Wars. They talked until dawn, and while they were both admittedly smitten with each other after their first date, it was during the unlikely time of COVID that the relationship blossomed. Faced with a future that felt uncertain, they moved in together to weather the storm. Annemarie's mother told her that the confinement would either break them up or leave them here. Dylan and Annemarie went from being a young, carefree couple to a mature, deeply caring partnership. With nowhere to hide, the lockdown coaxed their true selves into the open. It was frightening at first, but Dylan described every day in lockdown with Annemarie as better than the one before. This chapter revealed something special about their bond. Their ability to read each other and speak with unvarnished honesty. They are blunt. And because they say what they mean, they don't worry about being misunderstood. Annemarie found in Dylan someone who cares for her, anticipates her needs, understands her ambitions, and supports them as if they were his own. Annemarie's gift is to challenge Dylan as a partner, not as a judge, helping him grow and trust that he is loved as he is. If you ask most couples how they met, you'd expect a rosy retelling of their story. Ask Dylan and Annemarie the same question, and you'll receive a fiercely honest version. Annemarie once described them as two bulls yoked together. Not the usual image of new love, but exactly right for them. They're each other's best friends, sparring partners, and they credit that duality to the strength of their relationship. They have put in the hard work that is required to build a beautiful relationship. Dylan and Annemarie's dynamic brings to mind the biblical story of Jacob and Rachel, where Jacob, in love with Rachel, labors for 7 years for her father before he can marry her. As it says in Genesis, so Jacob worked 7 years for Rachel, and they seemed to him only a few days because of his love for her. In true love, hardship feels light. And as we stand here today, I know I speak for Dylan and Annemarie when I say their years together, with all its ups and downs, have flown by. Today is not about a new beginning. It is about naming what already is and promising a future in which challenges are faced together, joys are doubled, and grief is halved. It is about the day-to-day that becomes more beautiful through its challenges, sincere conversations, and the love that is earned May that always be true. Annemarie and Dylan will now share their vows.
Annemarie, when I was younger, I felt a deep restlessness. I thought that my life goals would require my journey to be chaotic and lonely. And I imagined that the epochs of my life would be numerous and would be defined only by achievements and accomplishments. I believed this to be true until one night in 2019, when I realized that my life would be defined by only two eras: before I met you and after I met you. The first time we talked, it felt like time stopped. I was stunned by your beauty, your intelligence, your sense of humor, and your virtuosity. The world could have been ending and I would not have noticed. All I could think was, I'd heard about God's angels, but I had no idea he made angels this small. Your eyes mesmerize me. Your smile fills me with profound joy. Your voice soothes my soul like a lullaby. Your wit and your bluntness make me laugh uncontrollably. Your capacity for love inspires me and opens my heart. And your vocabulary constantly reminds me that I am without a doubt intellectually outdone. I feel so lucky that I am in love with my best friend and that I have the best teammate I could have in life. I vow to care for you always, no matter what challenges life brings us, to protect you and the cats at all costs, to hold you and to comfort you in times of hardship, to always support your dreams and to celebrate you in times of triumph. I vow to be a husband first, and all other things second. I promise you with every fiber of my being that I will walk side by side with you, hand in hand, into the unknown. I will love you until the sun dies. And when it does, I will love you in the darkness.
Hello. Growing up, I felt so blessed to be surrounded by loving, healthy marriages that I deeply admired. I watched my grandparents' steadfast love and trust for each other set the standard for our family, and I saw my parents' love transcend every trial life threw at them, and there were a lot. I always hoped to have the kind of love that I witnessed in my grandparents, parents, and friends' marriages. But I realize now that I didn't truly understand what that love meant until I met you. As my dad said at our reception last month, I was given the blueprints for a strong marriage, but I didn't know how to read the plans. It turns out I just needed my sweet engineer to open my eyes and show me how. I've told you this many times, but I've loved you from the moment I met you. It was just one of those things. You've lit up my world in ways I could have never imagined. You've pushed me to be brave, to try new things, and you've helped me grow into a stronger, more confident version of myself, while loving and encouraging me at every step. You've championed my successes and been my biggest and loudest supporter, but you've also been steady and unwavering in your love when I faced challenges. No matter the circumstances, I knew my very best friend would be there to catch me if I stumbled. The inner peace that has brought me is something I'll feel forever lucky to have experienced in this life. The past 6 years have been the happiest of my life. We talk often about how much we love experiencing new things together, especially since we both share a passion for travel and exploring the far corners of the world. But I think the most beautiful part of our love lives in the day-to-day rhythm of life. The moments others might call the mundane. There's something sacred about the simple things I get to share with you every day. Cooking you dishes, going on our daily walks, doing the laundry, or playing with the cats. When we first started dating, you probably never imagined you would have fallen in love with 3 girls. Me, Ellie, and Dolly. The 3 of us are so lucky to have you as the protector of our family. I cannot wait to experience parenthood with you because I know it will be our greatest adventure yet. I know you'll be such a good dad. I truly feel blessed by God that He sent me you to be my life partner, lover, and soulmate. We faced many challenges together as life inevitably brings, but I would go through all of them again if it meant you were waiting for me at the end of Oh, I'm sorry. If it meant you were waiting for me at the end of it. I believe that would be a love well earned and a life well lived. I love you to the ends of the earth and beyond, and I am so honored to be your wife. I love you forever.
A ring is a circle without end, a symbol of a promise kept. May these rings be a constant reminder of the love you share in the presence of God and these witnesses. Dylan, repeat after me.
Annemarie, I give you this ring as a sign of my love. With all that I have, with all that I am and all that I have, I honor you. In the presence of God and these witnesses, I pledge myself to you. Today and always.
Dylan, I give you this ring as a sign of my love. With all that I am and all that I have, I honor you in the presence of God and these witnesses. I pledge myself to you today and always.
We come to the breaking of the glass. It reminds us that even in moments of great joy, the world needs our repair. And it carries a wish that your years of happiness be as numerous as the shards. By the authority vested in me by the state of California and in the presence of God, I now pronounce you husband and wife. You may kiss the bride. It is my joy to present for the first time Mr. and Mrs. Winters.
Yeah, baby.
Yeah!
You nailed it.
All right.
Perfect. Practice.